Hello and welcome to Elizabeth's Craft Room. Today I'm going to show you how to make a lidded fry box with the fry box die and another framelit to go over the top. And I made this one, we did this at my team training, my team all made this one. I thought I'd change up the colours and the stamps a little bit and show you a different version. So let's get started. I'm going to bring in my big shot, and the very first thing I'm going to cut is the fry box with the big die. And this is going to cut the shape, and also it's going to score. So let's pop that through. And then while I've got my big shot here, and my magnetic platform, I'm also going to cut in the matching paper, and this is in Crisp Cantaloupe, which is one of our retiring colours from Stampin' Up. It's going to be retiring from the next catalogue, so get it while you can. And this is from the designer paper stack, this particular designer paper. And I've cut that, and this is with the largest of the deco labels shapes, so I've gone for the largest one. Okay, put the big shot to one side for a moment. So first things first, let's assemble this. Now I expect you can see on there the score lines, straight ones, very simple. Just give those a press down and reinforce with the bone folder. And then you've got some oval ones here, and I find the easiest way is just to give them a gentle press, and they will pop into that shape. How you do the sides is up to you. I prefer front over back. You're not going all the way. You're going to have a seam down the side. So I like the front one over the top of the back one. So that means I'm going to put my glue just along there. Pop that over and pinch that for a moment. And then same on the other side. Little line of glue along there. Pop that over, get it lined up at the bottom, and pinch that for a moment. And as you can see, that will then stand quite nicely. It's got that curve, but it stands on the edge pieces, so it's actually quite stable. So put that to one side for a moment, and the next bit I'm going to show you is the lid. So we've cut this shape out. The first thing I'm going to do is to use the notches that are already there as my guide. So from there to there, and you can measure this, but to be honest, it's just as easy just to fold like that. And then I want an inch along there, so I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. The easiest way to do that is to actually just line that piece up straight. There's my inch, and I'm just going to run my score line along there. And there you go, that's actually going to form my lid. Now you can attach the lid on the outside or the inside. Now I've found that it actually sits better if you attach it on the inside, seams back to front, but that's what I'm going to do today. It just gives it a better sit, and I've no idea why. But my team had a little practice as well. They tried various methods, and we all agreed in the end that this is the best way to do it. And actually pop that right up at the top there. So that's going to come forward here. Now, in order for this to hold down, what you need is some something to go around the top. On this one I used the thick baker's twine, and I'm going to use some ribbon today. So the ribbon I've chosen is the white cotton ribbon, because I just thought it would look pretty with this particular design. And we're going to just tie a little bow here. Now what we found with the baker's twine is that putting a couple of little notches in the box lid helped keep the box lid down. And I don't really think we're going to need to do that, looking at it with the ribbon. That seems to be holding quite well. But if you want to, let me just show you what I mean. I've just nicked a little nick there and it just holds that box lid on. So as I say, I think with the ribbon it's strong enough to just hold it as it is, but you could put some little nicks if you wanted to there and there, and that would just hold the lid in place. So I'm going to show you the little handle. Now these are coming, we're actually going to use these pieces that were left over, which I always like to do. This one here is the modern label punch. I'm popping that out. And then this one here is the word window. And pop that out. And we'll layer those up first of all. And then this is going to make a really cute little handle to go onto the top. First thing is to give it a little curl, and then in the bottom corners we're just going to fold those pieces up, and that gives us our handle shape. And then a little dot of Tombow on each side. And there we go, that makes, hold that on just for a moment, and that makes a really nice little holder. And you know what, I am going to put those little snips in, because now I'm pulling it by the handle, it wants to pop up. So just to show you, snip there. And on the other side, in the same place, right there. And that's just going to catch, can you see there, onto the ribbon, and now I can hold it by the top, look. Okay, little bit of decoration, and I thought we'd use the 4 feathers stamps, and I thought I would go for this one and this one today. That one and that one. I'm going to pop those onto blocks, and I'm going to ink them up using the marker to stamp technique. Now this just adds a mixture of colours on there, and it's a way of getting some different colours onto the stamp without using ink pads. Pretty. And then I'm going to do that in reverse, I think, on this one. I'm going to have my orange at the bottom. Whoops. You need the brush end, and use the side. You don't want to go downwards, you'll damage your brushes on the end of the markers. And then a little bit of the, which one's that? Woo! Tell you which colours I'm using. They're jumping out of my hand. That's Melon Mambo. We're using Tangelo Twist and Baked Brown Sugar. Probably would have used Strawberry Slush, but that marker is out and about somewhere. Can't see that at the moment. There we go, pretty. And I'm going to cut those out because this stamp set comes with matching framelits, so I'll just go ahead and cut those out on the Big Shot. So I've just popped those out. So I'm going to do a greeting, and I'm going to use this thank you. This is actually from the Regarding Dahlias stamp set. And just stamp that down. I'm doing that in Memento ink. And then we'll punch that out again with the Modern Label punch. I think I'm going to attach my my feathers just up here at the top, sort of going across a little bit. So I think the first thing to do is I'm going to just stick those together, and then I'll attach them in one go. Pretty. Oh, sorry, I'm not doing that in front of the camera at all. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to give this a quick curl with the bone folder before I stick that on, because this is slightly curved and it'll just make it sit nicely. There you go. So that's how to make a lid for the fry box. I hope you've enjoyed today's project from Elizabeth's Craft Room, and I look forward to welcoming you back again soon.